And speaking on that, what are some of the misconceptions that people have about compliance, about this field that we're in?
I think it's number one, it's easy to get into. You ain't gonna make $100,000 in 3 months. And the other thing I think we're selling short is you do need some level of technical knowledge because you're gonna be working with those technical people. And even policies and procedures, sometimes you got to write a procedure on onboarding. So you might talk about Active Directory, you might talk about AIM and Azure, AIM and AWS. So you got to have some basic knowledge. And we know segmentation of the network is really the ground floor. So you got to talk a little bit about segmentation of your network and at least understand it at a basic level. Especially now, I think we're in a recession in tech. So there's a lot of people out there looking for work. So I think you got to get your technical skills up. You can't be on zero on the technical now. Now, you don't need to be a CIE of Cisco or something, but you need to have some basic so you can at least communicate with the tech guys and tech managers.
Yeah, I agree with that, John. Like that's one of the misconceptions that people think that they can just walk in and have zero IT fundamentals. And even though I've seen some people be policy wonks with very little technical background, it's really important. Another misconception is that sometimes you get in these GRC or compliance roles and they're having you do technical stuff
Oh,
in
yeah.
some
100%.
cases.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, it might have you run scans, might have you look at scans, they're going to expect you to have some level of technical.
And just real quick, a lot of times it shouldn't be that way. Is GRC sometimes you consider a roadblock. Companies want to do features and make money. You tell them, hey, you're not CMC or IRS. They like, you stopping progress. So you got to be able to communicate that through. And you got to talk technical. They're going to try to run over you. You don't know what you're talking about. So you got to have some basic knowledge so you can be like, hey, we on the same team. Let's work together. I understand what you're doing. And a lot of times too, since I've done it and my Rolodex is big, I can call somebody from DOD Active Directory. Hey man, we got this problem. We trying to do this. How did y'all do it down there? Oh, we did this, or cut this button on, or do this. Tell them to do X. And I'm like, then you get credibility. I'm like, okay, I'm not saying no. I'm saying no, but here's your workaround, or this is what we need to do. I think you need to. That's some value as a senior guy. You definitely just don't say no, but this is the workaround, or this is what we need to do.
That's right.
I call my people, but so I think that's
man,
a big help.
That's great advice, John. I love that, man.